Overcoming objections, one of the most important things in network marketing. So important. And I see many times, people at a presentation or after they've showed the plan, a 2-to-1, or talking to somebody, they say, it looks a little bit like a pyramid. Most of us feel that in the beginning. And the other person will say, no, it isn't. You won't get a company that's been going 40 years that's pyramid. And they get into this confrontation. You can see the hairs on the back of the neck of the other person. It doesn't work for anybody that. One of the simplest ways to teach people, to teach your team, is to use these 3 words. So important. Feel, felt, realized. So if somebody gave me an objection, pyramid selling, I would say, I know how you feel. I felt the same way when I first started in the business. But then when I realized, and I will draw it for them like we did in the first video, maybe go back and have a look at that. We communicate 3 different ways. We communicate through feeling, which is kinesthetic. We say in our business we have to have a relaxed intensity. We don't want to be rah, rah, rah and all hyped up. People move away from that. We want to be serious, but also have a relaxed intensity so people know that we're focused and that we're serious about our business. And that's a feeling, kinesthetic. We also communicate through hearing, but the most important is visual, seeing. We say seeing is believing. And that's why, websites like YouTube, because people see and they hear and they can feel it from the person in the movies and things, have had such massive growth. So draw whenever you can. If somebody says pyramid selling, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But then I realized, and then start drawing and ask them. Coca-Cola, how many people do you think are the chairman or the CEO? How many people do you think? Get them to tell you and then let them build it up through their words. And you build up the drawing. Let's say somebody says to you, they don't have any time. I know how you feel. I felt the same way. But then I realized. And then draw. And just draw that person. Put you in a circle and say, okay, this is me as the sponsor, and put an S there. And say, let's say you can put 5 hours a week, just 5 hours a week into the business. I'll put 5 hours a week into your business for you for free. I'll come and work for you for nothing. Because only if you have success, I'll have success. And not to the same degree, I'll make a percentage. And let's say that those 5 hours, you might think, well, how can you do the business 5 hours a week? Well, I get a time commitment with people on 5 hours, and that's, that they're going to have one get-together a week. Coming to a company presentation or getting a group of people round at their house. We say in our business, the lone wolf will not survive. You want to bring people into your company, make them feel a part of it, family, to help them through those bad days when things are a little bit tough, when they're having a bad week, when they come together, have some fun, and they meet people at the company presentation and relax. And, so let's say the presentation or get-together takes an hour and half an hour to get there and another half hour to get home, a couple of hours, maybe 2-3 hours for that. And then maybe an hour or so where we're going to make some phone calls together and make some appointments, and maybe 1 2-to-1 a week. 5 hours we can build the business, spend a little bit of time reading and learning about the business and personal development. And it might take us 3 months to introduce A, B, and C. And let's say Albert is like you. He can only do 5 hours a week. Well, I'm going to put an hour into Albert's business. But then let's say B, Bert's just been made redundant. He's just lost his job. He was an entrepreneur. He's always wanted his own business. He's really, really willing to go for this. He's willing to put 60 hours a week into the business. And Christine, over 3 months. Christine, maybe she's a mother, she's had children, the kids are growing up now, they're at school, she used to work, she used to have a career, she wants to get back communicating and being with adults again. She spent the last 12, 15 years with the children, but she also wants to be able to put it on the back burner if the children are off school so that she can work her own hours. So she doesn't want to go and work in an office or a hotel where she has to work set hours. She wants her own business where she can work a lot 1 week or 1 month, and then when the children are off, maybe for a period, she can put it and just work a few hours a week. So she's going to do 15 hours a week. Well, I'm going to put a couple of hours a week into Christine's business. So if we add this up, that's 103 hours a week going into your business. But we start with feel, felt, realized, and then we draw it. So important. And this can help you in so many ways, especially if you pass this on, maybe get a few of your team round together, round the kitchen table, and pass this information on. And you can use it in so many different things in life, in so many different ways, with your family, with your partner. Feel, felt, realized. It works so well, and a nice, easy way to help people overcome objections. Thank you.